Greetings. In this screencast, I am going to show you how to utilize the web-based tool Popplet. Popplet is a great tool for helping us think about concept maps and the relationships between a variety of ideas. It's a great tool for helping us organize our thoughts as well. It's being used in a lot of schools, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So Popplet is primarily web-based. However, as you can see by what's on their home screen right now, there is an iPad app that you can purchase to utilize Popplet on your iPad. However, to use the web-based Popplet is free. So you don't have to pay anything to use this particular tool unless you actually really want it on your iPad. I do really like the iPad app. I find it very helpful with children, but for the purposes of this course, we'll use the web-based Popplet application. So if you don't have a Popplet account yet, you're going to want to get one. Popplet is located here at popplet2ps.com, and when you get to Popplet, you're going to want to log in. Even though you don't have an account yet, this is where you go to become a member. So not a member, sign up now, click that, and you'll have all kinds of information to provide, and then it will get you all set up. I already have a Popplet account, so all of my stuff is automatically saved. One of the quirks of Popplet is even after you log in, we'll see if it does it this time. It often asks me to log in an additional time, and it did. So let me get my things in here. Here we go. So this is my desktop. This is all of the Popplets I've created with this account. I'm going to make a new Popplet to show you test Popplet, how to make a Popplet. So this is a Popplet. This is the entire thing. It's a canvas really for putting down ideas. And so I'm going to walk you through some of the ways that we can populate this Popplet with popples. It's kind of crazy to keep all the popples and Popplets straight, so I'm going to apologize in advance. When you want to make a popple or an idea or a concept, whatever it is, you just double click and this popple pops up. And it pops up automatically as a text-based popple. So I'm not gonna make this test, I'm gonna make this about me. Because it's always about me, right? No, not really. So I'm gonna put me in the center there. And so once you have that text in, there's a variety of different things that you can do to change this popple. You can change the color by clicking on this. I'm hovering over it. It says change colors. Click on it. I can make it blue, green, red, orange, pink. I'm going to go green. I like green. In addition to that, you'll notice that next to changing color is the letter A, and this is where you can type stuff. But not only can you type stuff, but you can change the size of your font. So you can make it larger, you can make it smaller, you can change the alignment to the left, center, or right. I'm gonna make mine large, so and centered. So I've changed the color of my popple, I've changed the size of the font of my popple, and I've done a little bit with the orientation of my writing. Now, because I've changed the size of the font in my popple, now it's really tall, and this E is in the middle alone, and I don't really like that. So look at your popple, and there are these triangles in 3 of the 4 corners. These are the resize and stretch buttons, so you can see that I'm playing around with them to see how they work. I think I like that one better, so I'm going to leave that there. So these help you resize the popple that you are utilizing. So that's my first popple, and I've typed in it, which is great. However, typing isn't the only thing that you can do in your popple. So let me show you another popple. I'm going to click on my first popple, and this is where you start being able to make connections. You see these circles on each edge of the first popple. You can either click or drag it to make a new popple. So I'm going to drag, and I've created a new popple. I'm not going to type in this one. Instead, I'm going to draw. And one of the things about me is I wear glasses. And so I'm going to use the drawing tool to draw a nice set of glasses. So I was able to draw in my Popple in addition to being able to type. So again, how you do it is you find this pencil, draw things, and you have quite a few possibilities for this. If you hit expand, it makes your Popple bigger. It doesn't expand your colors. I always wanted it to expand my colors, but it doesn't. And you can also, if you don't like what you've drawn, clear it out and it will start all over for you. Ooh, I should have kept the other one. Yike. So that's how you draw in a Popple. Let's create one more. I'm going to create a new Popple here. Oh, and you did not connect. If you want to get rid of a Popple, there's the X circle here. Do you really want to delete this Popple? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. I'm going to drag this out. And here we have a new Popple. Now, instead of typing or drawing, I'm going to upload something. I'm going to upload an image. And my internet's being really slow right now, so hopefully it is going to be helpful. I went to Michigan State, so I'm going to upload. Oh, there we go. That was surprisingly fast. I'm going to upload a Spartan. So once you have your Popples, and you'll probably have a lot of Popples within your Popplet, you can move them around simply by clicking on them and shifting them around. And note that on all of these additional Popples that you've created, you can continue to make other Popples, and you can continue to make as many other Popples as you want. So they just keep going and going and going. So it's a really cool tool for thinking through all these relationships and doing some planning, things like that. You can also, if you wanted to, like I changed colors before, you can change individual Popples. So they don't have to all be the same color. You can have a variety of color coding schemes if you would like. So think all of those kind of cool things through. Now, chances are your Popplet board is going to get pretty darn huge. And so up here you can do all kinds of zooming depending on how big your Popplet gets. And once you're in a larger Popplet, you can also click around to move within your Popplet. When you hit view all, it gives you the view of them all, so that'll automatically zoom for you. But that's how you create a Popplet. So now you know how to go about using Popplet to make concept maps.